Hello and welcome back to the There Will Be Trivia singles tournament right here. And holy shit, this sun glare is killing me. Sorry, guys, 2 seconds.
Oh my God.
Hello and welcome back to the There Will Be Trivia singles tournament right here on the Worldwide Movie Games Network. I am your host, Chris Skywalker Doman. Here with me tonight in the co-host chair, I've got the commish, Henry Confidential, a.k.a. Henry the Punisher Sanchez. Dude. Okay. This is gonna be a fun one. We have a competitor who really shined in WB Trivia, and then we have a competitor who shined back in the olden days. Where do you think tonight might land?
So I'm on the fence with this one because we haven't seen Manning in a while, and Luca is coming off a big loss, and he's probably out for blood right now. So I'm expecting a battle, and this is definitely a championship caliber game. So I'm just ready for some great entertainment, and I honestly don't know what's gonna happen.
Exactly. Honestly, this could be a semifinals match, and sadly this is round one. That's gonna be happening a lot in this tournament, as we already saw in your match versus Jen, which tough loss there, man. It happens to the best of us, but I honestly don't know where this could possibly go. But as you said though, Luca has the advantage of being a little fresh. Do you think that's gonna hinder Manning at all, or?
I think Manning's main opponent is going to be himself in this one. I think if he can stay focused and stay confident, that he's definitely going to bring, because we all know what he's capable of. And Luca, like I said, potentially that vengeance could go against him, and he might be in his head too much. So it could be a mind game, because obviously because intelligence with the movies, but as far as the emotional impact, it could go either way depending on who's got a clear head.
Exactly. And, well, I mean, obviously, we all have mouths that are somewhere on our head, and both of our competitors have something they'd like to say to each other. Check this out.
Listen, in another life, that's basically what it was. In another world, in another universe, in a galaxy far, far away, I had a shot at a title.
It's interesting. I think that this league has been very kind to me. I think that this league has been very good to me for a long time.
But now, you know what? This is a new league, and I'm tired, I'm hungry, it's been finals, and you know what? I'm ready for a new start.
No, I think he's a little bit puny. I think he's a little bit pathetic. I think he's a hurdle.
Oh no, I am absolutely intimidated. And you know why I'm intimidated? Because I haven't done this in a while. It's felt like an eternity. And because my brain is fried, because he's fresh, he's done this a lot sooner than I have.
I just know more now. I've gotten smarter, I've gotten better, I've learned more, I've researched more, I've studied, I've seen more movies.
My main motivation for reaching it to the end, to get that belt, is to be able to prove myself and to show that I can be the most well-rounded player in the entire league.
My personal motivation for going through this tournament and going through Manning is to show the world and the league that they need to be paying more attention to me, to what I can do, and to what I am capable of. To be frank, Manning, you are in my way, and whoever I have to go through, whoever I have to step on, whoever I have to crush to get me to that point, is going to get crushed. Because the only person who deserves this title is me. There is nobody else in this league who that title belongs to. It is mine.
And look at that. Manning is still playing the nice guy. He is the man that everybody wants to be. But then Luca comes in and, I'm not surprised. He's still playing that little card there. That's something that those ringworms love to do. But, Henry, I have a question for you. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. Well, then, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, say it with me now. Let's do this! Introducing first, coming in as the 9th seed of this singles tournament. He is a very experienced soldier in the There Will Be Trivia battle. Give it up for the Butcher, Luca Fallon. And his opponent, coming in as the number 8 seed in the WWMT Trivia Singles Tournament. He had a title shot match back in the days of the Worldwide Movie Trivia League. Give it up for the Maelstrom, Manning Briggs. I'm loving the confidence oozing out both these gentlemen. This is going to be a fun.
That introduction is
match.
6 out of 10, by the way.
I know.
Oh, well, good
I know.
for you. Shut your mouth.
Good for you.
Can't always give a perfect 10 out of 10. Oh well. Henry, how's round 1 gonna go?
So round 1 is real simple. Just like always, we are going to have a whiteboard round. Both competitors will receive the same question. They're going to write it down. They're going to get 15 seconds to answer. Once they are called upon, they're going to reveal their answer at the same time as they say it. So real simple.
Real simple indeed. Luca, are you ready?
Let's go.
Manning, are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Sounds good. All right, gentlemen. I will start us off with the questions, and then we'll go to Henry. We'll trade off one apiece till the end of the round. Your first question in the category of fantasy adventure. What is the name of the villainous gang led by Dennis Hopper in Waterworld?
I dig this question.
I dig this question, too.
Do you dig this movie, though?
No. But I do have to wonder why everyone keeps saying it was a bomb, because it made like $300 million.
Cost so much money, though, didn't it?
Yeah, but it made a lot. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. Manning, what you got?
I've seen this movie. Mavericks.
Zach
Ooh,
would be
sorry,
happy.
Luca.
Smokers?
That is correct.
Wow.
Very nice.
That thing I still am. I need to stop doing.
Unfortunately. Moving on to the second question. Oh, wow. Moving on to the second question. Under the category of drama, in what 2003 film does Nicolas Cage play an obsessive-compulsive con artist?
Now this is a fantastic film.
I love this movie.
Chris, are you OCD or a con artist?
Depends on the
He
interpretation
sometimes
of a con
pretends
artist.
to be OCD as a con.
Does the C stand for con? 5, 4,
Ooh.
4,
3,
3.
2, 1. And let's move over to Luca. What do you got, bud?
Matchstick Man.
And
That's
Manny.
correct.
I had adaptation. Nope.
Oh,
He was a
he's
writer, not a
in
con
that.
artist, yeah.
I know.
Charlie
And I haven't
Kaufman
seen either, and I
self-insert.
knew that.
All right, third question in the category of sci-fi. What film, co-directed by the Wachowski brothers, has scenes set in futuristic South Korea?
Now that is a question.
I was about to say, I think they were brothers still at the time. It's confusing with what all they've been doing, which, hey, look, good on them for, trying to figure themselves out, but...
Just call them the Wachowski siblings. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
In 5,
These timelines
Or-
are all messed
or
up.
the
in all these-
Wachowskis.
Yeah. It's like the X-Men timeline.
ends down. Manning, what you got?
Matrix Revolution.
Oh, sorry, man. Luca.
Terrible, terrible Jim Sturgis yellow face in Cloud Atlas.
That is true, and that is correct.
Tom Hanks. All right, under the next category of Oscars. What actress won a screenwriting Oscar for 1995's Sense and Sensibility?
Ooh.
Ooh, Manning is jumping right on that.
What actress won an Oscar for screenwriting for it?
Correct.
Yes.
Or incorrect, depending on your answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Manning, what you got?
Emma Thompson.
He is on the board. Luca.
Emma Thompson is not the answer that I wrote.
Ah, fair enough. You missed one.
Yeah. He's human, everybody.
He bleeds.
I have
The Russian
been
bleeds.
known to be.
Russian is cut.
Russian is
Ish.
cut.
I'm still 3 for 1.
Cut-ish. I know you are. I know.
You were cut and then cut and then cut again.
For your fifth question in the category of movie release dates. What year saw the release of Gremlins 2, The New Batch, and Dick Tracy?
Oh.
And Dick Tracy is that second movie. With Madonna. Back when she was a thing. Don't care much for Madonna, do you?
Yeah, you know.
I love
Let's
Madonna.
see.
Madonna is so good. You're wrong.
She's fine.
Don't get me wrong, her early stuff is great. It's just she got not good as time went on. In 5,
That early
4,
2000s album with Hung Up
Three.
on it is great.
2, 1, hands down. Luca, what you got?
1990.
That is correct. Manning.
1989.
Oh, so close.
That's what I guessed in the testing, so don't worry, you're not alone. Alrighty, on to the next question. Category of animated. In 2014's The Box Trolls, the film's villain, Archibald Snatcher, is badly allergic to what type of food? I'm glad I'm not
This
might
allergic
be a
to
reference-
dogs.
This might be a reference to another thing by this
3,
studio, if it's the right studio.
2, 1, hands down. Manning, what you got?
Lemon?
Ooh, sorry.
I don't.
Luca?
It's kind of like lactose intolerance. It's cheese.
That is correct. Ooh, he
Ah.
is on a roll.
Yeah,
I think that might be a reference to Wallace and Gromit, potentially.
it probably is.
All right, next question. The category of classics. In 1950's Sunset Boulevard, what is the Hollywood profession of William Holden's character? What does he do? And I am definitely ready for my close-up. In 5, 4,
Gotta love that movie.
3, 2, 1. Luca, what you got?
Photographer.
Ooh, that's incorrect. Manning.
Screenwriter?
That is
That is
correct.
correct.
Nicely done.
5-2.
Not completely out of the possibility for Manning to make a comeback.
Yeah. And
How many questions we got left?
We'll see.
We're-
What? Last one.
Speaking of
Last
the
one.
final question, under actors and actresses, what actors co-starred in Mamma Mia, Letters to Juliet, and Les
Yes. Yes.
Mis? Les
Of course.
Miserables.
Oh, trust me, Les Miserable is my experience with all 3 of these films.
Yikes.
I love Mamma Mia.
To
I
quote,
love
absolutely
Les Mis.
love
quote the
Mamma
great Chris
What is
Doman, woofda.
And
Take
5,
a shot.
4, 3. It's all good, baby. 2,
All good.
1.
Can we end strong, Manning?
Wait.
Manning, do you want to end
Yep.
strong? Let's see what you got.
Wait. Yeah, Menace Seyfried.
That's correct. Luca.
Hathaway.
Oh!
Brain farted.
Oh, this is a 2-point game now. This
what I'm
is
talking
now we're
Interesting fast.
getting exciting.
Yeah. To
Getting
recap,
very
round
exciting.
1, Luca is up 5-3 over Manning. So going into round 2, it's going to go like this. Luca is in the lead. He's going to choose to go first or second. Once that decision is made, the person who goes is going to choose a color of red or black, and they're going to pick a number from 1 through 10. A category or a color is going to be chosen. If a category is chosen, they will choose to stick with that category, hand it off to their opponent, forcing them to answer questions from it, or respin and be stuck with the category that they get next. If they hand it off, they will lose their respin option on their follow-up. So with that being said, Luca, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first, and I will take red.
Alrighty. And as Christopher Doman and myself know, questions are in front, or the numbers are in front of us. Pick a number 1 through 10, please, as the categories are as follows.
Yeah, let me write them down.
All right, fair enough.
Go ahead.
We have action,
Mhm.
drama,
Dramas.
Drama.
Save the drama for your mama.
classics.
Classics.
We got the
I
quotes
love-
now.
Quotes.
I'm loving this hand right here.
We got the directors. That's
Direct.
yeah, that's the feller who's in the lead of the movie, not the star though. You know, like the head, the top dog.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah. And then we got Geek Squad for all them nerdy fellas.
Geek.
At this point, you should know what that means, but if I need to elaborate, I will. We
And
got
the last two would be horrors and Oscars, right?
we got the horror. Those the scary flicks. You know,
Spooky.
we got the Oscars.
Yep.
That's the shine that you get, the awards towards the end for doing good. Alrighty, Luca. So I need you to pick a number 1 through 10 as you bet on red.
Lucky number 7.
Alrighty, and Christopher Doman, can you let him know what 7 corresponds to?
Manning, you better have a good fate for him because he just hit black.
Oh.
But let me remind you, black means you can either choose your own category or pick his category for him. So choose wisely.
God, have I mentioned how much I hate horror movies? I've
Could you
never
repeat?
seen.
Wait, Henry, could you repeat that one more time?
The
you said.
stipulation or the
Yes, stipulation.
The stipulation is you can choose for yourself or him, so it's open to interpretation.
Oh. I'll pick for him, and it will not be horror movies, my good sir. It will not be horror movies.
That's fantastic. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for not giving me horror
You're so
movies.
welcome. I know you wanted it so bad. Anyway, let's give him. You know, I'm ready to see what his knowledge is. Let's give him directors.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, so Manning chose directors for Luca. So let's go ahead and read those to Luca. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Alrighty, don't forget multiple choice is available for 2 points, and stealing is also on the table if you miss. So, your first question under directors. What was the directorial debut of Martin Scorsese?
It's I Call First, or Guess Who's Knocking at My Door. Who's that knocking at my door, or I Call First?
Yeah, alright. Is that one movie?
Yeah.
It's different titles for the same film.
Okay, that's all I was making sure. I'm like, you can't pick two. That breaks the rules.
No, can't
right.
fight that.
All right, 2 points. Very nice. Second question. Who directed Mortal Kombat and Resident Evil?
That is... Okay, I need to make sure it's the right one. Paul W.S. Anderson?
That is correct.
2 more points.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's one I would have gotten, unfortunately. Not a fan of that director. Third question. Who directed The Beatles' A Hard Day's Night as well as Superman films starring Christopher Reeve?
That would be Richard Lester.
That is correct.
Wow.
So far, this is biting somebody in the butt. You would have thought Luca spun red with these points building up. Your final question under the category, the dreaded category, question mark? What actors directed By the Sea and In the Land of Blood and Honey?
Could you repeat the first movie?
By the Sea.
By the Sea, and In the Land of Blood and Honey were directed by Angelina Jolie.
2 points,
8
clean
point sweep.
Wow. That, my friend, is called a paradox, because that is not what we expected.
Nope.
It's what I expected.
Interesting.
Well, everyone but you, okay?
All right, so Manny, the remaining categories in this round are Geek Squad, Horror, Quotes, Classics, Action, Drama, and Oscars. Please choose.
7 and
10, and 7 and 5 are off the table. 7 and 5 are off the table.
Let's go with 1.
That's the category of Geek Squad. Would you like to stick with that or go for something else?
I will take that. Take that.
All right. I'll read your questions in the category of Geek Squad.
That's
First
like
question.
1/4 of your actual chosen category.
First question. Which Star Trek film features an alien race known as the Baku?
Oh, jeez.
Multiple choice.
Okay, well, luckily this will narrow down a lot because it's all the next-gen films. A. Star Trek Generations. B. Star Trek First Contact. C. Star Trek Insurrection. D. Star Trek Nemesis.
Star Trek Insurrection.
That's correct
Yes.
for 1 point.
Very
Nicely done.
nice.
And that's the worst Star Trek movie to date.
I wish I'd known that was a speedrun question.
Okay.
He wishes to.
Final Frontier. Final Frontier.
I can make a case for it. Second
You
question.
shouldn't.
I know. Well, you're right. I shouldn't. But second question: what is the name of the mutant in the X-Men series who was played by Stephen Merchant and Thomas Lemarquis?
This is a thinker. I like it.
And go to multiple choice.
No,
5.
repeat the question one more time.
What is the name of the mutant in the X-Men series who was played by Stephen Merchant and Thomas Lemarquis?
Really like that pronunciation. 5.
Thank you.
4. 3.
Multiple choice because I'm not sure I can pronounce it correctly.
Okay. A. Pestilence. B. Colossus. C. Havoc. D. Caliban.
Caliban. That's it.
That is correct. Nicely done.
Good Shakespeare reference.
Very good Shakespeare reference.
It's the
Well,
Tempest,
now here's a question that I hope to God you know.
Okay.
Which Star Wars film has a character named Ben Quadraneros?
Oh, Ben Quadraneros. There go his power couplings. Episode 1 of Phantom Menace.
That's correct. Nicely
2 points
done.
brings you up to 7 going into your final question.
Yep.
Nicely done. Final question. In one of my most hated films ever, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World,
I'm not a fan
Scott
of it.
hits on girls by telling an anecdote about what video game?
I got this one wrong in testing, and it broke my heart because this is, a good pickup line.
Multiple choice, because I need to make sure.
A. Super Mario Brothers. B. Pac-Man. C. The Legend of Zelda. D. Galaga.
If you're wondering.
Pac-Man.
That is correct.
That is
Nicely
correct.
done.
He was originally called Puckman, not because he looks like a hockey puck, but because paku paku is the sound it makes when you flap. It's the sound of flapping your mouth in Japanese. But they changed it because people would scribble out the P and make it look like an F.
Oh, good for you for knowing that.
So
Good
obviously
for
Luca
you.
gets all the ladies with that one because he played Scott Pilgrim in the real life adaptation.
Certainly.
Going into round
Yeah, I love
3.
treating my girlfriends like shit
Jesus.
and being a terrible human being.
Thank you! Thank you! Okay.
While beating up their ex-boyfriends. And
And
not
ex-girlfriends.
proving that you have any kung fu
Yep.
abilities. Going on to the third round, Luca, you are up 13-8. So with that being said, since I'm taking charge on this one, you're going to do it my way. Please pick 3 numbers, 1 through 6.
1, 5, and 6.
Alrighty, so that means... Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and read to Manning this time, since you had him last time. This is the IMDb round. Both of you are going to receive, hopefully both of you are going to receive, for the 2-pointer, a year, genres, and the main star of the movie. The 3-pointer are going to be the year, plot keywords, and the director. And then if we get to the 5-pointer, it's going to be the year and your choice of 2 of the 4 possible clues of actor, director, genres, and plot keywords. So, man,
Con Air!
no,
What?
that's a callback.
What? Oh.
That's what we call a callback in this business, guys. All
It's a
right,
reference.
Manning. Your 2-pointer, your
Okay.
year is 1995. Your actor, Tom Hanks, and your genres, drama, history, and adventure.
1995, you said?
Yes. Five.
I know what this is.
3.
Forrest Gump?
Ooh.
Apollo 13,
We
right?
were looking for Apollo 13.
Oh, that was...
Alrighty.
Ah.
So,
He was
we're
so
going-
disappointed by that, his phone fell over.
Yeah, good job. Oh, come on. There we go.
Alright, Manny, don't forget you're down 5 points, and here's your 3-pointer. Your year is 1959. Your director, Alfred Hitchcock. And your 3 plot keywords, advertising executive, frame for murder,
Oh, yeah.
and spies.
North by Northwest.
That is correct
3
for 3
points.
points.
Nicely done.
And unfortunately, given the score, we're going to have to stick with you for your
Yeah.
5-pointer to avoid a technical knockout and the chance to stay alive.
Alright.
Your 5-pointer. Your year is 1991. Please pick 2 of the available 4 clues.
Director, actor, genres,
Okay.
and plot
Keywords.
keywords.
Actor, please.
You get 2, so
And
pick one more.
One more.
Okay, and... Keywords.
Alrighty. Your actor, Wesley Snipes. Your plot keywords, crime lord, maverick detectives, former crack addict.
And repeat the year?
1991.
And the plot keywords one more time.
Alrighty. We have crime lord, maverick detectives, former crack addict. 5, 4, 3,
That movie.
2, and
Blade.
1.
It's New Jack City.
And your winner by technical knockout, the Butcher, Luca Fallon.
Yes, the correct answer was in fact New Jack City. Wow. Chris, I'm at a loss for words right now. I know it's you, so do you just want to go ahead and talk to our competitors?
Let's just go to post-match interviews and go. Oh, Manning. Damn it. I was hoping to get you in the semis. But hey, you know what? You still put up a hell of a fight, and for being quote unquote rusty, you had a hell of a match. 11-13. That's not a score to sneeze at. So,
that's very true, and that's very true. I mean, going into this, I guess I doubted myself too much because I wasn't in the game. I wasn't as hyped as I thought I was going to be because right now, senior in college, getting ready to graduate, so I'm focused on other things right now. And I think it's just right now I'm not in the headspace for the movie trivia. I haven't been devoting the time to actually study. I haven't seen as much movies as I wanted to recently, and that kind of sucks because I love watching this and seeing this happen. So I wish I could have brought a better match for people to watch. That's all I really wanted to give is a better match, and I got you a good match. Nothing great though. It was simply an echo of what I have been in the past, and that's what disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, and well, dude, that happens sometimes, man. It's sadly that's kind of the way it goes. But to be fair, you'll get your chance to redeem yourself. But before we get to that, though, let's go back to round 2.
Mm-hmm.
You had the perfect opportunity to sink him. I'm just curious why you didn't necessarily maybe go to something like classics or something, something that's more in your wheelhouse to maybe try to sink him with.
See, directors was also in my wheelhouse, so I thought, okay, I know this stuff. I could probably get that. I did not know his knowledge, his extent with directors, and I forgot classics was there. Part of my head wasn't in the game, wasn't hearing about that one. Forgot about classics until it hit me after I picked directors. But directors were like, okay, maybe he's not as good. Now I know Luca's full extent, and he definitely got a lot better, considering how far he got in their trivia in comparison to where he was prior. He's gotten a lot better, and I think I was thinking, it'll be fine. I don't need to stress about this too much. And then when round 2 came, and he started demolishing director one by one, and when he got that one with Resident Evil and Mortal Kombat Annihilation, I'm like, I don't know. I don't care who directed those movies, and he got that. I was like, okay, well, time to put on my big boy pants because right now I am not as focused as I should be, and that is where the downfall came.
Well, and sadly, yes. So your singles run, you're gonna need a little bit of help in. But to be fair, dude, I know for a fact that once the regular league just sort of picks up, we're doing just singles matches. You're gonna be kicking some ass and taking some names because to me, well, dude, it's a proven fact that you are still one of the best. You just had an off day, and plus. You're going to get another opportunity because you still have your and Malcolm's match tournament. So, you're going to have that extra help there. But speaking of, how much do you think Malcolm will be helpful to you? Because I've always been curious about why you two teaming up, considering your past history.
Well, the reason we teamed up in the first place was because Malcolm's a nice guy. He is super sweet. He doesn't talk a lot. I will do probably most of the talking when it comes to that one. But we complement each other perfectly in that regard. And he does know his trivia. He did beat Luca in the previous iteration that we had here. So that is saying something. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do together because we gel along greatly. And plus, I'm excited to see how hard we make it in teams because teams is going to be an interesting breed to seeing how that works out. And that could be just the kick in the rear that we all need.
It definitely could. And you know what? I hope to God that you guys can come take on me and Jacob, and you can finally get your wish granted. So until then, let's go over to Henry and our champion for the day, Luca Fallon.
All right, Luca. Unfortunately, I gotta take my bias glasses off for a second because I gotta be professional here. You won fair and square. You kicked butt. You didn't get Con Air. How do you feel?
I feel Manning's let me down, dude.
Really?
Like, I was expecting Manning to take me further than that. I guess, when I was saying that he's a hurdle, I I guess he's also a has-been. And it's unfortunate because I've got a lot of respect for him as a competitor. And to see him on that post-match interview making excuses and talking about how, oh, he's got other things to focus on, fuck off. I feel like I came for a fight and, I've just spent my entire time today shadowboxing. I'm a little bit disappointed, but, pleased with myself, as always.
Well, with that being said, I have a question for you. You got a win against a member of the Hateful Greats. How does that feel?
It feels good. But to be completely honest, this whole Hateful Greats, ring raids, factions thing, I think I'm done with that. I am no longer a member of the Ringworms.
What?
I am no longer a member of a faction. This league needs good, strong, smart free agents, and that is what I'm going to be. So, frankly, you can take your Hateful Greats and your Ringworms and you can shove them where the sun don't shine, because the belts are not going to belong to them. They're going to belong to me.
Well,
fuck the factions.
How does that affect your team partner in the team tournament?
Greg is still my partner because we're the best. Not because we're in the same faction, because we're the best. And so we're still going to be teaming up. We're still going to be taking on the league, because we are the best members of this league. And it just makes sense that the two best should team up together. That's just the way it is. Faction allegiances, to be serious for a second, I came here and I am a member of this league to have fun and to enjoy myself and to play the game. And I feel like I'm just going to have more fun and enjoy myself more doing that by myself than being involved with a faction or any infighting or, two squads going against each other. My opponents are the people I play in the matches. My opponents are not the members of some, group of people who have decided that they're going to be against the group of people that I've ended up with. That's not the way I want to play this game.
Alrighty, so that's an interesting take on it, and I'm glad that didn't get in your head, and you still got the win. How do you look forward to knowing that you are going to face the winner of? Now I need to look that up real quick.
It's Jacob and Jeremy.
Okay, so how do you feel knowing that you're going to face the winner of Jacob and Jeremy?
I really want to face Jeremy. I really want to face Jeremy very, very badly. I've already beaten Jacob. I've already shown that I'm better than Jacob. I really want to fight Jeremy because, I've done this thing for 5 games. I've had 5 matches in the previous league, and despite a bullshit ruling on a Con Air question, I've not been challenged significantly. And Jeremy's a smart guy, and I think I might actually get a significant challenge out of him. So I want it to be Jeremy. I think it will be Jeremy. And that's a bit scary. Because people, like Chris was saying at the start of the video, that this of the match, that this could be that this match today could be a semifinals match. Me versus Jeremy, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's an absolutely insane prospect. So I'm very much looking forward to it, but I am very, very nervous.
All right, so that's an interesting take on that as well, and that would be a nice battle of question writers. So, with that being said, congratulations on your win. Can't wait to see you in the next round, and let's jump back over to my fellow PIC partner in crime, Chris Doman.
Wow, I am shocked.
Wow.
Because shit, Luca Fallon, for a while he was, I to be honest, I thought he was the actual manager of the Ringworms because, first off, he actually knows movie trivia, unlike their quote unquote head. But now the unofficial head has been taken off the body. What's this gonna mean for the ring race? Are they now in complete disarray? Damn.
Yeah, and I'm curious if there's gonna be people reaching out to Luca trying to form a new group, which he's already said that he's not interested, but you never know when you get some strong competitors out there. You never, and what's going to happen with Greg, being that they're partners. So that's going to be an interesting turn event on the outside, and how that's going to affect them once the team tournament comes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, this is heavy. This is very, very interesting. But Henry, what are your final thoughts on this match?
It wasn't quite down to the wire like we were hoping it was going to be. You know, we all knew that Manning is coming off a little bit of break, and it does show that rust does happen in movie trivia. So people, study up no matter what. No matter when you're playing, no matter when you're going to play next, study up. It obviously shows. No matter how good you are, you could have a bad game.
Exactly, and let's be honest with ourselves, that's all that happened here, because Manning is still one of the best I've ever seen in my life. Like the dude knows his stuff, but you can be one of the best and still have a rough go at it.
Yep.
You know, and to be fair, the last time he was ever in a trivia match, he was sadly coming off a 2-game loss streak.
Yeah,
So we'll just have to see what the rest of this tournament has, because technically speaking, we had an upset today.
I mean, yeah,
So
technically.
who knows where the rest of this tournament could go? I mean, shit, I might wind up knocking out Robert Parker, and then huge upset. But you know,
Champion, technically. That would
technically,
yeah. Wow. So this turn of event, it's, you know, we've already known that this tournament is going to be epic, and you know it's getting there. So I can't wait. Woo.
Oh, good lord! But you know what?
Words, but
I'm at a loss for words too, but sometimes that's just how it is. And guys, please remember, like this video, subscribe to the Worldwide Movie Games Network, leave a comment, and for Henry the Punisher Sanchez, I'm Chris Skywalker Doman. There will be trivia. Take care.